Hello everybody, welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. We are picking up where we left off, essentially. I've been super excited to play this conclusion. It's been very exciting. The whole last stream was basically cinema. The cutscenes were so good. But now we're gonna go rescue Beta, going up the tower after killing Eric Visser, murdering the serial killer. But yeah, let's hop right into it.
I better take the lift. Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few Spectres.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Izo told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay. Almost there. This is it. End of the line. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
No! I've heard that before.
I can endure. You cannot.
I'm gonna get through all that armor before I can do some damage.
truly want to hurt me.
Jeez. Alright. Okay. I need a second. This guy has a lot of armor. Gotta break that first. So we're gonna use some, what did they call them? Tear damage to get that off first. But it attacks so hard. This is gonna be the Spinosaurus all over again. We're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna see where we go.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
I better scan that thing first. I gotta get through all that armor before I can do some damage.
You thought this would be easy?
No?
Oh, that thing's fast.
Oh my god.
Still in this fight. I can target its gold plating. Ha! Those gold plates
You
are
must submit! Ask yourself why you're holding back.
powering up.
Oh my god.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
You're not taking me, Tilda!
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me. This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
I better scan that thing first.
Okay. Off to a fantastic start. Man.
Sticks and stones against the lightning. Death brings only darkness. I can take you to the stars.
I gotta hit those gold plates.
I hear you,
Blast off!
but this thing is so damn fast. Taking what we can get.
I can endure. You cannot.
should aim for the gold plates.
We are aiming for whatever we can get right now.
I'm out.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Well, that did something.
Go, 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 go! Come on, give it to me! That did nothing. Oh my god.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
I'll shut you down. Oh, it's quick.
Let her have it!
Plates to power its attacks.
Pain!
I can endure. You
Now
cannot.
that armor before I can do some damage.
Strike now. Execute attack pattern Delta.
Oh, that thing's fast.
Activate!
Shooting those gold plates might make an opening.
We have the opening. Thank you. It's just my aim is horrible.
Cut that thing's armor.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah!
Execute attack pattern Sigma.
I can target its gold plating.
Oh, I don't have any blast plate left. Ah! We're doing this with just spikes. Freaking die!
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy!
Shut up!
A few more hits.
A little bit more. Come on.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Come on, let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up. Drink it, drink it. Ah! Ah! Yeah, no, that's okay. We got this.
Truly want to hurt
We
me.
got this.
I better scan that thing first. I gotta get through all that armor before I can do some damage.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that. Engage thrusters!
I should aim for the gold plates.
Take her down!
There! Got its armor! Oh, that thing's fast.
I have you! Activate!
Shooting those gold plates might make an opening. Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
You cannot win!
Come on.
It's quick. This won't work, Tilda.
Bombard her! Don't make me hurt you!
It's rebuilding itself.
myself in a bad spot. Uh-huh.
I can endure. You cannot.
Timer's up! You're not gonna beat me!
You fought well. Now live.
Well, that did something.
Yeah. Come on.
Strike now.
The gold plates. They're powering its attacks.
Why do you not value your life?
I'm not going with you!
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Oh my god! Okay, blast plate! Ah! Come on.
Fire!
Right, next idea. That suit won't protect you!
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race. I will finish this.
It's using those gold plates to power its attacks.
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
Zeniths!
Go down! It's powering up!
This world is finished. We must leave together.
Come on!
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy.
Got you! Damn!
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zeniths' shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
the ingenuity to solve any problem. Courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
There it is, guys. Horizon Forbidden West. Or at least the main storyline. There's so much we didn't even really touch on. So many side quests, little stories, each with their own animations and cutscenes and development. But yeah, that was insane. I'm happy that arguably there's gonna be a third one. This is a moneymaker for Sony, so I expect it to come back again. But no, I have to give the devs props where props is due. The game was really amazing. The story was awesome. I was hooked on that main storyline. So much so that while at first I was doing all the side quests, I was too impatient to see what happens next in the story. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do streams of the side quests, or the DLC. I'm not positive. We might do the DLC just to see it, but the side quest I might just do on my own time. But yeah, the freaking beautiful game, awesome soundtrack, well adapted to the encounters and also just traveling. It was nice that I didn't always have to fight if I didn't want to. Like towards the end in that last mission where you could choose to fight the specters or just sneak by them. I appreciate that. I think the pacing was really good in general. I felt overwhelmed from all the stuff that was happening all the time everywhere. Like every new town I went into, oh, I should check back on them. Oh, I should go check in and see if they need any help. Or I should go do this or that. And it's like, I get it. There's a lot of side quests. There's a lot to unlock. I didn't even play Strike through most of the game, and that's a whole world of its own in a little strategy game they put in here, which is crazy. Like, absolutely nuts. I did 1 or 2 hunting grounds, I think, and then I didn't even do the melee pit. So I was underprepared, and I'm pretty sure under-leveled, quote-unquote, for most of everything I did, and I felt it really strongly in that last fight. But that also made that last victory feel so good, man. And Hephaestus is loose again, and now we got Nemesis coming, which is freaking crazy, by the way. I knew there was another angle, and I still didn't expect what I got. Like, I thought maybe Tilda was the one that sent the extinction signal, and she's just been like, yeah, let's save Elizabeth's dream, yeah. And it really was, for the most part, just pretty words, like I said, but I didn't expect a mass consciousness of failed digital transcendence to be my next threat. That's gonna be crazy. And I'm expecting the fights to be bigger than ever, essentially. That's like, I personally, a lot of fun. I this is definitely going in my top 10 games. And it's really hard to leave that much of an impression in me, for sure. I just love, you know, I love video games like most of you guys watching, like most people nowadays do, but it's very rare that a game leaves an impact as big as this one has on me. I don't know how else to overstate that. And I only saw a fraction of the map. Like, the map is huge, and I only saw pieces of it, and only the pieces that were related to the story because I was just so obsessed with it. Like, I crossed the entire lowland area just to get to the story bits, which is insane. And it's really cool seeing how all the characters affected the last mission too, where we had Regala. There was a chance I could have killed her and she wouldn't have been there, right? I think if we had spoken to Talana as well in Barren Light, which I forgot to do, that maybe she would have also been there, but obviously I don't know that for sure. You can take my hand in the flood. Oh man, I love that song. I gotta learn how to fly this bird better, guys. Negative points on the game. I can't figure out how to fly their bird intuitively. I don't know if I'm missing something or what. No matter what I do, the bird dives whenever I want to move forward, and I just want to fly higher. Like, that's genuinely it. I just want to coast higher and feel like I'm actually flying rather than gliding over the road. Movement system. I will die on the hill that it feels over-engineered. I think there's too much going on there, but that was also kind of in the first game. Just, I don't think as big as the second game. Unless it's the exact same thing, then, you know, feel free to disregard. It's been years since I played Horizon Zero Dawn. But I just keep getting repeatedly frustrated by trying to move, say, to the right? And it seems fairly straightforward. Any sort of gesture indicating I can't move further right would have been appreciated, versus Aloy, for whatever reason, suddenly moving left and continuing to move left no matter what stick direction I go at that point. That's frustrating. Also having a bunch of different buttons and what feels like essentially fighting game combos just to do other movement types, because, you know, you can't just look back and jump in that direction. You have to not touch anything and then press the B button, and then from, like, edges, if you press a certain button from the moment you jump, then you can swan dive versus just jumping off. Never learned how to do that again. Never figured out how to throw a rock again, which was hilarious to me. A lot of tutorials missing from the data points. Like the flying tutorial, or even just mounted riding tutorial should be in there. I can understand if maybe you don't want to spoil something for whatever reason, but we all knew we'd be riding a Sunwing eventually, so I don't understand the thought process behind not including those two specific tutorials. But not even just those, other movement tutorials, other action tutorials. Like, if you're gonna have a tutorial compendium, I guess, in general, you should make it complete. Because this game has a lot of mechanics that I didn't take advantage of simply because I didn't remember or know how to. Like, I was shown once and then expected to remember that for the rest of the game. And that was just unfortunate. So there's some hiccups as far as mechanically speaking, the actual learning path or learning curve, I feel, of players. Because as much as I like to trash on myself, I'm a pretty competent player of video games, right? I'm familiar with them. It's frustrating to feel inadequate or unskilled in a game, mostly because I don't know how to remedy it, right? There's a difference between recognizing, for example, like my aim is crap. I have horrible aim, but I'm also playing on controller as well, which doesn't help things in the aiming department. But I know that, like, that's something I own. That's 100% me. But when I'm sitting there like, I don't know how to distract this enemy because I only got shown how to do this once and I don't really know how to do it again, that's frustrating. And there were other areas where the game will remind you how to do certain things when it's pertinent, even when you don't intend on doing them. And that's nice. But like, why tell me you can throw a rock to distract enemies and not also show me the hotkey for that? I know the rock is a really specific and focused example here, but it's basically the crystallization of what I'm talking about. There's other things that I haven't done. I think the only thing I learned how to do that was taught to me previously, but I got a second chance to even just practice it, was the Hunting Grounds Death from Above challenge. And that was because it told me in the instructions explicitly how to do it, and then to just do that over and over to beat the hunting ground, because otherwise people will probably get stuck there. And if the devs recognize that, why not add that tutorial to the tutorial book? That's not there, by the way. The whole jumping off of a grapple point, that's not there. That's not in the tutorial either. Just an FYI. The tutorial notes are very bare bones, and I just find it frustrating, especially when you want to get better at something, and now you've got to kind of figure it out through clues in the environment, or clues in the in hunting grounds, or stuff like that. So, my predictions for the next game. We're probably gonna start out by chasing down Hephaestus. I can only see it starting that way, because Hephaestus escaped into the Cauldron Network, and we do need the machines to stop the collapse of the biosphere. So, I feel we're gonna start with that, because that was like the whole thing for this game, and then the Zeniths completely threw that out the window. We're probably gonna start hunting down Hephaestus. Hephaestus is gonna make this a pain in the ass. I suspect Hephaestus is gonna connect with Nemesis and in some way, shape, or form. Maybe Nemesis reaches out to Hephaestus, or Hephaestus reaches out to Nemesis through whatever capability he can get a hold of, whether that be communications machines or otherwise. And they team up and make things a nightmare. But in that case, if that's the case, I should say, I am going to be very confused as to how they're gonna save the planet from that point onwards. If that makes sense, right? Because Nemesis can produce what it wants. It created a method of traveling through space after destroying the Zenith's home planet in a matter of hours. It has what it needs to just wipe out life already. So if it gets Hephaestus, then the Earth was never gonna recover anyways. And we all die anyways. So that outcome, maybe not the one that's gonna happen, but considering I haven't seen the plot twists that happened here coming, well, most of them. Some of them were telegraphed a mile away. But, considering I haven't seen most of the plot twists I saw in this game, I don't know, I could be surprised. But I'm really happy about seeing Gaia with all her other subordinate functions, so I'm guessing Hephaestus isn't really gonna have a chance against her if we manage to catch him again. Which maybe will be the result of having cleared all the cauldrons. It would be kind of a cool callback to the first game if Hephaestus ended up getting trapped in a specific cauldron due to you basically overtaking all of the other ones in the past games in your save data. That would be a really neat thing to figure out, but I don't know how that would work. I'm not a game developer. And different responses from Hephaestus based on what cauldron he ends up cornered in. That'd be kind of cool. If we can corner him in a cauldron again, because now he knows that was a possibility and that happened. And he even had a contingency for it and it failed. So he's probably gonna be like, well, this didn't work the first time, but I'm gonna make sure it never works again. You know? We'll see, I guess. Gorilla babies. Oh yeah, Patrick Munnick. I think he was the one that designed the original machines. He passed away, but you can still see his stuff in ArtStation. Well, I enjoyed playing.
Are full of flowers, my ears are full of songs, my heart is sad enough, I'd rather just be wrong. I listen when you talk, your words all make sense, but underneath it all, I hear where we are going with this.
I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood.
In dreams I never left, I had courage like the beast. My eyes, they never fled. My arms would always reach. You harden with your words. Maybe fear is armor too. My voice is not that strong. When hurricanes come running from you, I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood. The little child inside is jealous of your strength, the way you hold your head when everything's aflame. Your back is straight as you walk away, straighter than an oak in a storm. Only I remain. Should I have been reshaped in your image? Is that got what you want. I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood. In the flood.
What a freaking lovely song. Alright. That's enough of that enjoyment. Great job, Gorilla. I really like your game. I know I'm just a tiny voice on the internet, but it was good. Oh, can we talk to Gaia? Do we get
Must have
resolution?
been a dream for this world. I guess a lot didn't go as planned.
Taylor's story will now
There are
continue
still dangers
in the
ahead.
Burning Shores DLC, set in an entirely new
Maybe
area of the
the
map
biggest
with
yet.
new quests, characters, machines,
But after
weapons,
what
skills,
Beta and
tools,
I
outfits,
accomplished,
collectibles, and more.
I have hope. We'll fight for Elizabeth's dream. Together. Maybe one day, I'll head back to the Sacred Lands and see Sona again. Tell her what her son accomplished. And how brave he was.
Let's go see what Gaia has to say. Like, genuinely. I'm super excited to see what she's like now with Apollo all sorted out. Gaia! Gaia, are you here? There she is!
Aloy, a certain complication has come to my attention that we must discuss. I'll be waiting at Tilda's. It's proven to be a useful headquarters for my inquiries into the Zenith base. And don't worry, I haven't disturbed her precious art.
Fine. I'll be there when I can. Everything okay, Gaia?
Yes, it is good to be home. Although my heuristic matrix will take some time to reinitialize. I must ensure that all Zenith code has been purged from my systems.
Good idea. Take as long as you need.
Would have loved to have a conversation with you. I have so many questions! So much lore! What is Burning Shores set at? Like the quest level, I should say. 38. I am 37, sir. I'm gonna be working on some side quests on my own for a bit, and then we'll be back on this when I actually have the levels for this. What is this? What is this? Oh no, I'm not starting a new game right now. What's this? Hephaestus Revisited. So, we unleashed Hephaestus on the Zenith printer matrix to whip up an army of machines to fight the Spectres. And it worked! Great. But doing so meant we had to release Hef back into the wilds, where it will continue to be a major problem. Not so great. A little analysis / prognostication. Bad news first. Hef will undoubtedly retreat back to the Cauldron Network, and it will undoubtedly attempt to fulfill the same malignant mission it has pursued since gaining sentience. Protect the terraforming system from predation by manufacturing combat machines to kill human hunters. Even worse, it will probably be stronger than ever before. Contact with the Zenith network will likely have supercharged it, giving it access to new technologies, tools, and upgrades. And because it can learn and rewrite itself, there's no way it will fall for the same trick that defeated it before. So recapturing it at Cauldron Gemini is a non-starter. But there are some silver linings. Even though the merge with Gaia was aborted, she was able to copy over some of original Hef codebase. On top of that, Silence has extracted some extremely helpful data from the Zenith copy of Apollo. Combined, these developments should enable Gaia to exert significantly more influence over the terraforming system. She won't be able to take control of machines or stop Hef from building combat units, but she estimates that by deploying a variety of workarounds, she can stabilize the biosphere within a year. So we won't all die. At least, not before Nemesis arrives. In addition, since she now has some of Hef's source code, we should be able to develop new strategies to contain it. It'll take time, of course, but round 2 is coming, Hef. And next time, I'll be ready for you, Beta. Where is everybody? Oh yeah, they're all gone, huh?
What are you up to? I'm getting a head start on looking for ways to temporarily stabilize the biosphere. We may not have Hephaestus, but I'm sure we can come up with something.
Nobody's here. It's all quiet. Paolo's not doing his studying. Look at his little strike pieces. So cute. Gaia's not wanting to talk at the moment. And I still gotta go actually get better armor and better weapons and hunt machines. Oh my goodness, do I need to hunt machines. I've been putting it off for so long, but look at all these overrides I still gotta work on. The Slaughter Spine override will be cool as hell to do, but killing them is so annoying. Same thing with the Slither Fang. I don't really care about the wide mob, but I might as well work on getting those. But yeah, we'll work on getting all these overrides. See what we can do. But that's gonna be it for now, guys. I'll get back to this once I, again, do some more side quests and have a little bit more equipment to take on the Burning Shores, then we'll go check it out. But yeah, short stream today. It was a good fight, though. Good stuff. Feel free to rewatch it at your own time. Thank you again for all my Cookie Club supporters. It's through Cookie Club members like Melanie that I continue to be able to check out new content and be able to provide new games to show you guys and share with. I appreciate everybody who supports me through those methods. And if you don't care to become a Cookie Club member, which you can check out at Ko-fi.com/Meepachan, by the way. We also have a merch store, my own personal business, Myth and Bell Trading Company. You can get some Psycho-themed goodies over there, including sticker books, stickers, shirts with really cool designs made by amazing artists like Forthin, just a bunch of fun stuff. So definitely check that out. We're getting ready to gear up to go into Monster Hunter Wilds as well. So if you want to join that and check that out, and be part of community nights there, we're still sorting that out. Feel free to join my Discord. You can type in !Discord for a link, or check out my About Me page for a direct link to join the server. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Consider following me so that you know when I'm online next. And if you want to see some of the past stuff I've done, feel free to check out my YouTube. Stay safe, have fun. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye-bye.